So they be calling you a radical. This is important historic stuff because they betrayed me. So we'll do another video over the Masonic Temple. This is the chisel and hammer that I chiseled it out with. I'm apprenticing Michelangelo here, the 9-year-old grandson, like I apprenticed from my grandfather. My wet nurse. Masons, I didn't have a wet nurse. I didn't have a nurse. So anyway, this is important. This is the Treehouse Museum. This is a masterpiece gem. So the tree that's inside there. Oh, get your Trump juice in your mouth because coronavirus is going crazy here. Trump says have a smoothie, drink up. So this is important. There's a tree inside there. Yeah, guys, drink up. Let me see it. All right, you want to be in it? Here you go. So the Treehouse Museum, inside the museum. This is important. So she made all her money, Elizabeth Stewart made all her money in the nuclear industry. She's multi-billionaire. Everything's named after her in Ogden. So there's a giant tree. This is a gem. They kept the city out of it. Come here. Come hold the camera. So this is real important. So the giant tree that's inside there, come here. Come hold the camera. If you would, young man. There's the temple. Right there. Get your Ogden. They came to me and asked me if I laughed and plaster, the real stuff. I've received Blanch plastering. Will you do the tree plastered in there? We want it to look like a carved out hollow tree. So, yeah, of course I'll do it. I'll do it for free. It's a good cause. So this is 2000s. Can you please hold this? So, you got it? I did it. Now this is important. Hold that camera. Hold it right here.
I pointed it to the ground.
That's okay. So, when you go on, all you kids will go on that beautiful masterpiece giant tree. At the bottom of the tree, you'll see a handprint right by the stairs. That's my handprint. So I plastered it, laughed it, I carved it out to look like a hollowed out tree. It's a masterpiece. All the way up.
What's your best plaster job you ever did?
It's one of them right there. And they promised me they'd put a plaque. That was the promise. Kevin Blanch plastering. Kevin Blanch did this. The Michelangelo of Ogden. Promised me they'd put a plaque there. I did it for free. It's right before I got cancer. Did they put a plaque?
You did it right before you got cancer?
Yeah. Is there a plaque? No, there's not a plaque. Outside the wall right in there, there's a little thing, big deconstruction. Now this is important because Dennis Odman was the superintendent on here. Yeah, that Osmond. I went to school with Donnie and Marie. Everybody in this town went to school with Donnie and Marie. Why? Because the old man wouldn't pay the rent.
Come on.
So he moved all over. Now let me finish this. This is important. So he fell while he was doing that. Dennis did. He lives by me. He's a great guy. Broke his back. So did I. Same era when I did this. 2006 I broke my back, fell off. But anyway, important. Do you like this place, little Kev? Yeah, me too, but it's coronavirus. I showed it to you more than once. Well, anyway, you've seen the tree. You've been in the tree, right?
Yeah. Show them the actual soup can for Black Lives Matter.
So, it's important, historical marker. So they got Big D, they got all these different people on a little plaque on the Kevin Blanch plastering, but they promised me they'd put a plaque inside the tree. Again, betrayed Kevin Blanch because I'm a controversial figure in this town. The Ogden Standard Examiner hates my guts. The Ogden Standard Examiner has betrayed us all. So has KSL, their terrorist organization, war propaganda, because I'm a peace activist. You know, so I'm apprenticing him. You know, the young apprentice. So, just like Michelangelo. Michelangelo, why are you such a great sculptor, the greatest who ever lived? Leopata Balco. Holy David, his great sculpture, he made him so big. David versus nuclear Goliath. For Kevin reached into the bag, and he pulled out the stone. And he slung the stone, and the stone embedded into the nuclear giant's head. And the nuclear giant fell to the earth. Read the rest of the scripture. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. He laid me down on burned out, used to be green pastures on the cliffs of Gorda. He anointed my head with dead whale oil. He guided me. He comforted me. Oh boy. So they refused to put the plaque. Kevin Blanch betrayed again. Probably the best plaster job in this freaking city in its history. Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, I did it single-handedly by myself. Apprentice, Michelangelo. His parents didn't raise him. The wet nurse, his husband, taught him to sculpt. Oh, I seen Leopold. I saw David. He made David giant when David was small. The greatest artist who ever lived, Michelangelo. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. My chisel in my hand. Oh, I came from a family of masons. Oh boy, did I. Staying tuned. I just split my own rocks.